Hey guys, Lemma here with another quick video on how to get yourself a diamond rat hunter. So first things first, you want to have the right fit for. I am using a Hecate here, very standard fit. What we're going to do here is use our combat probe to scan down this guy right here. Now the trick here is to first, you're going to want to get onto him like this. Get our initial bookmark, and we are in low sec, so we have to make sure we're not getting hunted by other players. Alright, now once we have this guy on grid, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to warp to 0. We're going to go ahead and warp.
Warp drive active.
And we're going to want to stay in propulsion mode for this one. So I just made a quick bookmark there. We're going to land. Engage with him. Engage him. Watch for the rats. We're going to have to watch. We have to make sure we get out of here at the right time, or he's going to warp.
Warp drive active.
Alright, he warped in that direction there. What we want to do is ignore other results, expand that a little wider, and see if we can find him on scan. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to warp in at 100. All right.
Warp drive active.
And then we're going to want to start burning off immediately once we land. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to bookmark his location. All right. Now that we've landed, we're going to immediately start burning off in the opposite direction. We want to get away from them as fast as possible. They don't shoot us or tackle us. We're going to want to be ahead of the executioner. So we're going to watch his velocity here. It's important to have this tab so we see how fast they go. There we go. All right, we've got the aggression. That's exactly what we needed. All right, we're going to go ahead and reduce our speed. Perfect. Down to 1600, 1700. And we're just going to want to stay ahead of them. Okay, there are other combat probes out, so let's be careful here. This will be our first safe on the grid. Let's be aware of other things that could warp to the grid on top of us. To be safer, we're going to go ahead and go to our full speed. Actually, we can set 2000. So we see those ships are not that far off of him. So we're going to want to stay further ahead. And all the while, we're going to keep making bookmarks. This guy's been hunting me. I'm just trying to eat. God darn it all. Again, we want to continue to. Oh man, that was nerve-wracking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to time this. All right, let's ramp this back up again. Let's set speed to 1500. Check D-scan. Let's time we're gonna pull our probes in. We already have the stuff bookmarked, so let's just stay ahead of this. Hopefully, be aware. We're just gonna keep an eye out for him again. All right, we've got him aggressed again. Cool. We're going to want to keep the aggression. Hopefully, let's see here. So we're going to go ahead, because they're burning so slowly, we're going to go ahead and do what I call ascend it. So I'm going to turn around, warp in on target, and once again, go for the kill. So I'm going to switch to sharpshooter mode now that I'm on 0. I'm going to lock him up, and I'll make sure to scram him as well. Yes. We're going to want to get through his armor as fast as possible. So we're going to continue watching D-scan here. We're going to continue watching to see how close they are and how far they are. Augers are 90 off, 122 kilometers, so they may start getting reps, but we're going to hopefully melt through him very quickly here. We're going to hope for some good loot here.
Warp drive active.
And just like that, we immediately start taking deep damage. Wow, that hurt. So once again, you want to make sure you get them a little further off. Maybe I should have had them at least 200 kilometers off, or at least 150. Pulling in at 100 was a little risky move on my part. That's my bad. But now we can now check our loot to see what we've gotten. Let's dock up and repair. So we've got our Ducia Foundry box, nice and safe and sound. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we've gotten. Okay, moment of truth. Venture Amar Industrial. So maybe not the best one. Let's see what it's worth. Okay, it's only 2.5 mil, but it's still one of those things where sometimes you can catch a good one. Like I caught a Hulk skin drop recently, and it dropped about 120 mil. So you know what? You never know what you're gonna get. And for now, that's how you hunt down diamond mining haulers. Cheers. And thank you once again for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you find some really good drops like I did earlier. I might have only caught a Venture on the stream here, but I did catch another Venture one, and also a really nice Hulk Caldari livery skin that was netted like me 120 mil. So there are some really good drops out there. It is just luck of the draw. A couple of quick shout outs though. Quick shout out to Muppet for peeling off on his hunt. I guess I was a little too quick on the draw to get out of there, but always a good big shout out to my fellow PvPers and hunters out there. And shout out to the rest of the Corp 4S. We are actively recruiting once again, so please feel free to join us here at the initiative. Once again, cheers y'all, and thank you so much for watching our videos. Please feel free to leave me feedback and comments down below, and I hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.